Welcome to the YouTube channel about a typical provincial Russian town. In this channel we show objects of infrastructure and places that you can expect to find if you visit a provincial Russian town. Now today I'm going to go to Ashan, which is a mammoth of a supermarket. In fact, we call it a hypermarket. It sells everything. It is huge, and typically I don't enjoy going to this hypermarket like I don't enjoy going to the shopping mall opposite, because it's massive. And when I go to places that are massive, for some annoying reason I get to the middle of the place and have panic attacks. But I'm going to go through those panic attacks for you to show you what it's like in Ashan, because okay, it's not a Russian company, I get that, but so what? We're showing you what it's like inside, because at the end of the day, if Russians couldn't afford to buy anything, Ashan wouldn't exist, right? Ashan is a company who makes money by selling goods to Russian people. And so this is a good illustration of, well, what it's like in provincial Russia. So it's massive, guys. It really is huge in there. And I know we're going to get loads of comments like, oh, there's not that many people in there, but you can see from the car park, right? It's about 5 o'clock on a Friday evening right now. But the car park has a lot of cars in it. You can see behind me, it's a huge car park. And so it's deceptive. It might not look like there's many, but there's a lot of cars in there. And at the end of the day, if there wasn't any customers, then the shop would close, because it's a company. It's not run by the government or something. It's a private company. And so you're going to see typical hypermarket Ashan in Vladimir. And hopefully we won't have panic attacks inside. Let's just pray that that's not going to happen, because I want you to see what it's like, not see me have a panic attack. So what's interesting is the checkouts are this end of the store. And so all of the cars are parked at this end rather than the other end. So you can easily obviously put your goods into the store once you've come out the store. But it's interesting that you actually can get into the store from the other side. I guess the food and meat products are on this side of the store. And so if you're just coming to grab your kind of vegetables and your meats, you can go in this side and you don't have to walk around the whole place. Whereas I've always gone in that side over there, look. So I'm not sure if I should even go and show you the whole shop, because the video is going to take about 2 hours to walk around it all. I mean, it's massive. So maybe I'll just kind of walk through it quickly. I don't know. Would you like to see the whole shop? I don't know if you would like to see the whole shop. Could you listen to my voice for, you know, for that amount of time? You're probably going to be very bored if you hear my voice for so long. So what you should know to start with, the car park is free, completely free. They've got a coffee machine as you come inside, and a list of the things you're not allowed to have here. No dogs, but it doesn't say no cameras. So at the moment we're okay until we find out otherwise. Let's go through the metal detectors to start with, and we're inside. And so this area, this side of it is kind of like the food area, and alongside, running alongside the whole of the supermarket, we've got different shops. So it's like a tobacco shop. Here we've got a beer shop. I'm going to do a full video on beer shops. It's really cool, these beer shops are. I really want to go inside and look, but I'm not going to. That's it. Here we've got a key making place, the bank machines and the arcades and stuff. And then we've got a little, looks like a kind of Russian style takeaway at the end. And then the toilets, and I actually want to go to the toilet myself. But let's have a quick look in here and see the things we've got. So this is also like a place that you can, I don't know, can you take these out with you? I'd be interested. I think you can. I think here, don't know if you have to pay for them inside. In fact, there's a checkout here, so I think you don't have to pay for them inside. I think you can take these things out immediately. Здравствуйте. А что мне за это делать? Я купил в другое место. Spasibo. So that was interesting. Because I bought these Maltesers in a shop over there that I'm going to go and take to somebody else, and you'll have seen me buy them in another video, I asked the security, like, what do I do? You know, I've got these with me. And he said, look, you put these sticker on and you put a stick on it for me and that's it. Now I can go in and out and they know that I haven't stolen them. So here we've got lots of things that are already cooked for you to eat. We've got the salads. We've got lots of different snacks that you can eat. We've got lots of different salads, meats, potatoes, I've got all these like nugget style things, these chips, lots of ready food. So this is like the takeaway canteen. Look at all this chicken, all of this stuff that you can just pay for here immediately. You don't have to walk around the whole shop. And I'm thinking, do you want to see all of this, guys, or not? I mean, we've got hummus, we've got sandwiches, we've got chicken. These are all the cold snacks. We've got plov. We've got some more kind of cold hamburgers ready to heat up. We've got salads. We've got seaweeds. Lots of chopped up carrots. I've got cakes. These are all going to be cakes, I think. All of these are going to be cakes. I'd like to just run through the cake section, but we've got people here shopping, so I don't want to disturb them. But look at the prices. This is £4 for this cake. £6.70 for that one. And look at all the different nice cakes we've got. Which cakes do you like best, guys? We've got donuts down here. We've got profiteroles. We've got all sorts of things in here. We've got these chocolate eclairs for £6, it's £2.50. Tiramisu is my favourite dessert, £1. What I'd like to do is show you how crazy the bread section is in here, okay? Because it's mad. It's just stupid. I mean, when I first came to Russia, there was two types of bread. There was black bread and white bread. And now I'll show you what we've got. So look, this is the bread section, and we're going to just take a quick run down the bread section. It's pretty crazy, right? You've got pretty much everything that you can think of in the world in the bread section, and this is just a little bit of the bread section. We've actually got more bread coming up in a second. So now we're going on to the packaged bread, the pre-packaged bread, and this is also the pre-packaged bread section, and it just keeps going, guys, keeps going and going and going and going and going. This is all the pre-packaged bread. It's absolutely insane. Obviously, you can see some of it sold out, but finally we're getting near the end, and then finally we're here. And we found ourselves in the frozen, or the fresh meat section. So all of this is fresh meat. We've got all of this beef here, a lot of it. Look, even here, halal. So this is the halal meat section, look. And we've got all of this beef. All of this beef here, guys, and then pork. We're on to pork now. Different types of pork. And then we go over to this area, and look what we've got. We've got more meat, guys, more and more meat. And this is also different parts of, we've got everything you can think of, from pork and beef, and then back onto chicken again. Wow. And then here we've got turkey and chicken again. Man, it's just incredible, isn't it? Look how much we've got. And then of course we've got the meat in the freezers. And then, oh no, in fact, this is a fridge as well. This is just pre-packaged meat in a fridge. And I don't want to disturb other shoppers, so I'm just going to kind of walk around them a little bit, but we've got loads of chicken here. And then a load more, and then we've got sausages and anything you can think of. Now we're moving on to the marinated meat. This is all marinated meat, and it's ridiculous, guys. How much meat. Now we've got the steaks, look, with the really posh and the cool steaks. But we're missing stuff out, guys, because look, if we go back over here, we've got, of course, more meat. We've got more sausages, more meatballs, more burgers here, all of these different types of burgers, more sausages. It's absolutely insane, right? How often do you see this much meat in a supermarket, right? It is just crazy. Wow. And that's why I love this supermarket, because it's absolutely massive. But, you know, I don't actually shop here myself, so I shop online. Here we've got the pelmeni, we've got the frozen things. So we've got some frozen pelmeni, which is like meatballs, dumplings. We've got pancakes in there. We've got the kind of nuggets and the kind of pie things. And then we've got some ice creams here. It's not many ice creams here actually, but we'll find the rest of them. We've got more ice creams here. And then we've got pizzas, and then we've got some sort of fruits. and berries that you can buy by weight. Now this place, as you can see, it's ridiculous in size, absolutely mammoth in size. I'm going to get to the center aisle just to show you. Look, can you see to the other end? You cannot see to the other end, guys, can you? You cannot see. Here we've got some more fresh kind of donuts here. We've got some croissants. We've got some little kind of cake things. We've got some buns. Ha. Do you really need me to go down the whole supermarket to show you what's there? It is insane, isn't it? Here we've got some more dumplings. I just don't know whether I can even stomach walking around the whole supermarket. We've got more ice cream here. So this is ice cream, guys, right? This is ridiculous. This is ice cream. And then this is all ice cream. We've got a Twix one there, look, a famous brand. This is all ice cream, guys, all ice cream. It's crazy, right? And then we'll go around here. Oh, look, there's another famous one here, the Snickers one. How much is Snickers? Snickers actually £1.29. It's about £1.20 probably the exchange rate. Then we've got Maxi Bon, another famous make, and let's go back up this side, and these are all ice creams as well, guys, all ice creams. Milka, look, Alpengold. Wow, it's just insane. Every ice cream you could think of in the world, surely they're selling here. So here we've got desserts, like frozen desserts as well. Croissant with cream cheese inside and cottage cheese. Someone's left a Red Bull here. Maybe they needed a Red Bull to drink to get through the entire supermarket, because that's what we're going to probably need. All of these cakes. Now we've got pizzas. Pizza, pizza, pizza. Up and down we've got pizza. Loads and loads of pizzas. Now we've got soup purees in here. We've got vegetables down here. It's insane. Should I keep filming this entire fridge section? We've got pasta. These are the kind of ready meals, look. And then we've got, oh, well, we've got more ice cream down there as well. That's insane. Then the kind of crispy pancakes, the savory foods, some more kind of like dumpling things. We've got everything. It's insane. I don't know if this video will just get boring or not, guys, because look what we've got here. You guessed it, ice cream. And these are the tubs of ice cream, and see if you can see your favorite in here. We've got the Snickers, the Bounty, of course, they're the Mars, the M&Ms. Then we've got the kind of bigger family size ones. And these are all ice creams. I mean, it's just mental, isn't it? I mean, look at that, looks like a sausage of ice cream. And then down here, we've got more ice cream. And, well, how much ice cream can you film in one video, guys? I don't think we should be filming any more ice cream because it's, well, it's making me hungry. We've got more ice cream here and more up there. Oh no, finally we're back onto dumplings. What have we got here? I'm not going to continue on this row. This is all now frozen vegetables and things. I'm not going to even do it. There is also, we've got frozen fruits, frozen vegetables. Here we've got frozen dumplings, and up and down on this whole entire aisle, we have frozen dumplings. Look, it's mental. Absolutely mental. Just look how many there are. And everyone's saying, well, this is Russia, there's no food here, and, you know, people can't afford to eat. Well, I beg to differ, guys. I beg to differ. Do you want me to continue the tour over the entire supermarket? I don't even know if I can stomach it. It's just too big, too much to film. We'll go a little bit more. We'll film a little bit more of what they've got anyway. So I thought we'd finish the meat, but we haven't. It seems we have more meat here. And then in this fridge, this is all vegetables. This is all lettuce and cabbages and things like that. We've got the different greens here. We've got, oh wow, we've got everything, haven't we? It's mental. These are all packaged vegetables. So we've got tomatoes, we've got radishes, we've got peppers, we've got, what are those things called? I've forgotten the name in English. Then we've got the marinated things again. We've got the cabbages, we've got everything. We've got everything you can think of. And then if we look over here, we've got the vegetables you buy by weight. Oh man, this is just so crazy. There's just too much here. We've got the fish area down there. Ha! It is crazy how much stuff we've got. And we've got all of these fresh vegetables. Wow, it's mental. Then the fresh fruits, the potatoes. We're told we've got no potatoes in Russia. Yes, we have. We've got potatoes. Here are the melons. Here are the baklajan, what are they called in not baklajan. Here are the robles, what are they called? Watermelons. They don't look very nice, these watermelons. A bit strange ones, actually. I've never seen them like this before. And they've got the more vegetables, guys. As far as I can see, we've got grapes here. We've got apples and oranges, pears, apricots. We've got absolutely everything you can think of or hope to want. Right, over to this section, cheeses. Now this cheese section is interesting because I remember Ali G doing a thing where he went into a supermarket. It was Borat and he was looking at cheeses. But look at this cheese section. This is mental, right? This is absolutely mental. And you might think, well, yes, that is a lot of cheeses, guys, right? That is a lot of cheeses, but that's not all the cheese. There's another whole row of cheese that I'm going to show you now. Look, these are also cheeses. And we start with the cheese here and we continue. We've got all the different types of nice cheeses. We've got the Parmesan cheese, we've got the posh cheeses. Then we're moving down into slices of cheese. As we go down into slices of cheese, we've got all the different types. And we've got some cheap home brand cheeses. And then we've got some other cheeses that you can't even think of what they're called. We've got everything, every type of cheese until we move over onto the kind of Greek cheese, the feta cheese. We're now on the mozzarella cheese, the feta cheese, and the kind of cream cheeses. But just when you thought we've got through all the cream cheeses, what happens? We get onto this side. And on this side, we've got, yes, you've guessed it, more cheese. And this is all cheese as well. We're moving on to the cheese spread soon. Now the kind of cream cheese. Lots and lots of cream cheeses, and it's just mental. It's absolutely mental. So I'm actually feeling a bit overwhelmed and a bit sick with the amount of food here. There's crazy amount of food. And you might also think that there's not many people here because it's so big, right? It's so big, but I can assure you there's people everywhere I look. People are going to try and find ways for me to kind of point out that I'm somehow filming propaganda here, that I'm deliberately trying to make out that everything in Russia is great. You can make up your own mind what you think about Russia. I'm showing you the supermarket, right? This is a typical hypermarket / supermarket in our town. You like it, you like it. You don't like it, you don't like it. I don't care. It's up to you. I really don't care if you hate Russia or you love Russia. But if you're watching this video, then it's strange if you hate Russia, because surely you shouldn't watch something you hate. So we're back over at the potato shortage area, and it doesn't look like we're having a potato shortage, but anyway, over onto the sweet section. We've got all this is all the nut section, all lots of different nuts. And then the sweet section over here, well, the sweets by weight, I should point out. These are very nice. These are basically like Russian Snickers. Actually, these ones, this version of them are more like Russian picnic bars. So then we've got all of these sweets, look. And over here, what have we got? This seems to be the rice section. I'm just going to fly past all these because you don't really need to see it. You can pause the video and look if you want to. This is like the noodle section where you just add water to the noodles. And we've got lots of Korean ones that are very popular right now. Moving on, we've got an area of kind of biscuits and sweets, look. And okay, let's go down some aisles again. You can see how much further, the store is huge, isn't it? It's just insane. We've got the offer aisle in the middle, just like every supermarket. And let's go down this aisle here. So what have we got here? We've got just like different kind of snacks from cottage cheese in here. And then this section is all milk, guys, all milk. Crazy amounts of milk all the way down. And then over this side, we've got the yogurts, lots of different yogurt types of drinks, loads and loads and loads of yogurts all the way to the end. And on this side, we've got some cottage cheese and cottage cheese type snacks. It's just ridiculous, isn't it? I mean, how big is this place? Here we've got the checkouts. We've got some alcohol. We've got some suitcases. I mean, suitcases in a supermarket slash hypermarket. On this side again, we're back in the cheese section. So on this side, we've got some margarines and more cheeses. Let's go around here. Tired of cheeses already. How much cheese can a person take in one day? This is mayonnaise, guys. Both of these sides so this is all mayonnaise. Completely, the whole side is completely mayonnaises all the way to the end. And then this side, we've got different sauces like, what have we got? We've got Caesar sauce, we've got cheese sauce, we've got mustard here, we've got a mango sauce, all the different types of sauces you can think of. And now we're on to butters, and this is just a few butters, but I think there's going to be more butters around the corner. There must be. Or in fact, we're onto the sausage section now. So here we've got the sausage that you buy by weight. Look, they're already sliced up to death with the sausages. All the different types we've got. I wonder if my favourite one is here. If it is, I might buy it. I haven't seen it for a long time. But if it is here, I might just have to get it. All of these sausages, I mean, it's just ridiculous. Then we're onto the kind of hams and the sala, which is a Russian thing. And so over here, we're back to the packaged sausage. Are you packing a sausage, guys? Would you like to pack a sausage? There we go. And then we're onto the kind of bacons and the pork fat that the Russians love to eat. And then we're onto all more packaged sausages and packaged sausages and packaged sausages. And how much packaged sausage can a person film? And we're back on the other side of this lady filming packaged sausage. Oh my word, and then we've got this big sausage. Big packaged sausage, guys. And then if we move over here, we've got the sausages, the type of sausage for hot dogs. And this is all sausage too. Loads and loads of sausage. I mean, it's just, I'm starting to feel a bit sick filming all of these different types of sausage. In fact, what's this? It's slightly different. We've got some random chicken wings thrown in amongst the other sausages. I wonder how those chickens felt being cramped up with the other sausages. Did they enjoy that? Maybe the sausages are the men and the chickens are the women, right? Maybe that could be the way it goes. So basically my camera is overheating at the moment with all this filming. Look, I mean, just look how I'm going to get to the other side of the store. It's just ridiculous. Well, let's go and look over here. Look, we've got a few eggs. A few eggs. Oh, blimey. And more ice cream. No, I'm not. I've done the ice cream. I'm not doing any more ice cream. We've got a place where you can sit down and eat the stuff that you've got over there. I mean, are you bored yet, guys? Are you bored of watching Russians buy food in the supermarket? It can't be that entertaining. Perhaps you're interested to see the difference between what it's like where you are in the world and, of course, what it's like here. And therefore, I understand why you'd want to watch this type of video. Let's do a bit more filming for you. So, right, we're almost approaching maybe the halfway part of this. No, we're not. We're not halfway. We're about a third of the way, blimey. Okay, let's go down one of the aisles, see what we've got. This seems to all be tea and coffee. Tea on one side, coffee on the other side. We've got Nescafe. It's going to be about £4 for a Nescafe. This Monarch, you're looking at what, for about £4 as well. I'm just going by estimates. The exchange rate's about 1.15 to the pound, I think, today. But I just kind of round it off at 100 to make it easier. Obviously, I could do the dollars. The dollar's about 80 rubles, I think, to the dollar. Wow, okay. What else have we got? This is the middle offer aisle, guys. So we've got obviously the things on discount here. And then down here we've got all the chocolate bars. Every chocolate bar in the world that you could think of, I'm sure they have here. On this side, every kind of gift chocolate you could possibly think of, they're gonna have here. The famous ones, the Mars, the Snickers, the Twix, the Kinders, the, oh wow, everything you can think of, they have. No food shortages going on here at all. We're about to go up another aisle. Another aisle. Honey, chocolate spread, jam. Чего? Что он сказал? Давай будем его снимать. Что вы сказали, мужчина? So I had this random guy just come up to me and shout at me, stop fucking filming. And so I followed him down the store. I started shouting at him, what's your problem? Say it again, say it again. And obviously he didn't, he just carried on walking off. And I carried on shouting and yeah, nothing. He just carried on walking away. So here we've got loads and loads of milkshakes. And I'm thinking, I mean, do I carry on with this or not? I was getting to the stage where I'm getting a bit tired of filming the carton milk now. And over this side, I've got all the carton milk as well. And then we've got the milk with the different, like, from nuts and coconuts and almonds and all this kind of stuff. Wow, it's pretty crazy. Oh, and we've got the egg section. We should definitely film the egg section because this is something they say we don't have here. So these are like the home brand ones, 74. So it's about 70p. And you're looking at about £2, less than £2 for 20 there. Do you get eggs in these big ones here like this? So this is about £1, maybe £1.10. And you're basically looking at, what is it? 5 lots of 6. So we're looking at 30 eggs there for about £1.15. Do we carry on filming or do we just get out of here now? I'm just kind of bored of filming, guys. This is the muesli and everything else. This is the rice section and the, what are we calling it? Buckwheat. This is the pasta down here, isn't it? Okay, let's take a quick walk. Down this side, we've got the biscuits. Oh man, I can't even be bothered to carry on. Sorry for voicing my opinion out loud, but it gets to the stage where you just think, how much of a supermarket can I film for you guys so that you can see this supermarket? Because it's pretty mental, right? It's just, there's just too much here. And I'm sure you get the idea of this supermarket already without probably me needing to go, can't even get my words out, without me needing to go and film the entire hypermarket, because this video would last about 2 hours. So I've taken a little break after I had a shouting match with somebody shouting at me for no reason. And so we're going to walk down this aisle near to the front of the shopping centre, and we've got a pizza place over here. Then another place selling kind of fruits and nuts and all that kind of stuff. We'll go further, We're going to go further. And what's interesting here with the checkout, so you don't pay at the checkout, you go through the checkout and then you pay further along. It's an interesting system how they do it. So here we go. Although maybe they've changed it because I can't see. Okay, so this part of the store, you pay at the checkout. The next part of the store, you pay, but they've changed it completely. Just ignore everything I'm saying now. So they used to have a completely different system, which was really strange. You'd go through the checkout, they give you a check, then you'd go to the machine and pay for your goods. Now they've changed it. They've gone back to the basic checkouts, which is good, which everyone loves. And then we've got the self-service checkouts as well, which you can choose like anywhere else, which I think is better. Finally, Ashan have changed that because that system was just crazy. So this is like the halfway point in the store. The halfway point, and you can see it turns from kind of food products into kind of shampoos and all that kind of stuff. And then we move on to kind of some sort of clothes and games and kids stuff. So we've got a place that does the repair of smartphones. We've got a tourist place that we can buy holidays. We have another chemist. Here we have some glasses that you can buy. Have you seen the glasses reading thing in Russian? It's pretty cool, right? Здравствуйте. Here we've got the place where they sort the food deliveries. So if you order online, they get stored in there and then the courier comes and picks them up. Here we have a pet food store, another one of these perfume places. They are popular right now, right? Then, здравствуйте. Then we have the cognac shop. This is a really, really cool shop. I've been there quite a few times, actually. Here we have a shop selling tobacco and the kalyans and all that kind of stuff again. Another tour agency. This is selling the lottery tickets, that's it. And a clothes shop. Would you buy clothes in a supermarket? I don't know. I really don't know. Would it be popular or not? And then down here we have a furniture shop next to yet another phone shop. And then we're in the other side of the supermarket. So we've gone in the other side. On this side, everything here is for the garden. Obviously, Russians are building so many more homes now. They also like plants, of course, on their balconies or on their windowsill. But so many more Russians are now buying homes and building homes and living outside in the countryside, obviously in their dachas as well. And so the garden, outdoor garden market is flourishing in Russia, absolutely flourishing. We've got compost here. We've got everything you can think of for the garden. I mean, this could be its own video almost. Of course, barbecuing is a massive thing as well here. So we've got the charcoal, the barbecues. We've got all the things connected to barbecuing, right? All the different things you use to cook the barbecues, the lighter fluids, all of that kind of stuff. Then, of course, another thing that's really big here is, of course, the banya. And these are all the different things for the banya, the different flavor oils that you can put in the water that you then pour onto the actual sauna itself, onto the rocks. We've got all of these different scrubbing brushes for cleaning yourself afterwards. This video is gonna break YouTube, not because of how amazed people are gonna be of the video, but because of how big the video is gonna be. Can files this big be uploaded to YouTube? I don't know. We've got all of this. This is all the pet stuff. I'm not even going to go in there. This is all pet stuff. It's just insane, right? Oh man, we're walking more and walking on. So, right, just before we go any further. So like I said, I don't come here, right? I don't come here and do my shopping at all. I order my shopping online and hardly ever go to supermarkets unless I'm going to film a video for you guys. That's it. So here we have all the school stuff, all the going back to school stuff. I like different books, like this one's pretty cool, isn't it? I like buying these as gifts as well, these little books, because I think they're pretty cool. But that's for another day. Choose happy, like some good messaging here. Choose happy. You make a difference. Don't worry, be happy. There you go. So down this section, we've got all the pots and the pans and everything you can think of for the home. It's like you don't even need to go to a home store because the supermarket itself has all the home store things that you can think of. It's pretty crazy, it really is, the size of it. Down here, we've got the toys. We've got the boys' toys on one side and the girls' toys on the other side. Let's see if we can find something interesting to show you. So check out some of the cars. We've got the Russian driving police car. You won't find that outside of Russia, I don't think. And we've got an old Lada taxi. That's pretty cool, isn't it? We've got this one that says fashion on it. I don't know, it's going to be a popular one. And we've got the ambulance, the Russian ambulance there, look. And then the Russian kind of 4x4 police car. So is this in place of Barbie, Sophia, the Russian doll? Interesting. I don't know about that. That might be in place of Barbie. They might not have Barbie here. They might have, and then we've got another one, Alyssa. Interesting. So, I'm just going to show you briefly what's up the aisles so that I don't have to go and walk around the rest of the supermarket. I think you get the impression already. I think you get the idea. We've got bags and stuff for kids for school. We've got frisbees. We've got water guns. We've got suitcases. Then we've got the bags for your toothbrush and all that stuff. Here we've got pillows and duvets. Got some lights here. We've got some random kind of 70s style cushions. We've got rugs, towels, cushions again. We've got some shampoos and nappies and things like that. And then we're on to kids' clothes, and I'm not going to go around the kids' clothing place. It's just too much for me. It is just too much. Here we've got a bit of a gift section. I finally saw somebody I knew in the shop. We've got some whiskies and stuff like that. I'm not even going to go and film the alcohol section because that might mean the video gets, well, removed, possibly. So anyway, I think you got the idea, right? It's massive, it's full of food, it's full of everything you can think of. Russians come here, they buy it, they enjoy coming here. Would you come to this place too? Do you like these massive hypermarkets? Or do you prefer to go to the smaller shops? Or do you prefer to order online? I want you to let me know. Let me know in the comments if you like this type of video. And to be fair, this was a bit of a weird one because it's such a massive place. And so it was difficult for me to get enthusiastic about it because it felt like I was a bit bored filming it, to be honest. However, if you do like these types of videos, let me know in the comments. Subscribe to the channel, leave me a like, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video about infrastructure and places that you can expect to find in provincial Russia. Bye.